In travel news for July 8th, 2024, we talk about Jamaica and Cancun's recovery from Hurricane Beryl, the significant disruptions caused by Mount Etna and Stromboli's eruptions in Sicily, and the widespread travel disruptions across Europe due to multiple strikes affecting airports and public transportation this summer. But before we begin, I'm Brandon with the Adept Traveler, an award-winning travel agency that makes travel so easy. Even a blind traveler like myself can do it. And now, today in travel. The Caribbean and Mexico are no strangers to hurricanes, and their recent encounter with Hurricane Beryl is a testament to their resilience and preparedness. Both Jamaica and Cancun have bounced back quickly, ensuring the safety of travelers and the quick resumption of travel operations. Jamaica has shown remarkable resilience after Hurricane Beryl. By Friday, July 5th, the island's airports and cruise ports, including Sangster International Airport and Montego Bay Norman Manley International Airport in Kingston, and Ian Fleming International Airport in Ocho Rios, reopened. The island's cruise ports in Montego Bay, Ocho Rios, and Falmouth also resumed operations. Most hotels, resorts, and local businesses have reopened or are scheduled to open soon. The president of the Caribbean Hotel and Tourism Association confirmed that Jamaica was largely spared from severe damage, with no reports of guest injuries. However, there were concerns for the South Coast, particularly in the Treasure Beach, St. Elizabeth area, where several local communities and independent hotels were affected. Disaster relief efforts will focus on these areas. Jamaica's Minister of Tourism highlighted the island's resilience, emphasizing that the tourism infrastructure remained intact and operational. Visitors are encouraged to contact their travel advisors and airlines for the latest updates, but overall, Jamaica is ready to welcome tourists again. Cancun, another popular tourist destination, also demonstrated impressive preparedness and recovery following Hurricane Beryl. The storm, which weakened to a tropical storm by Friday, spared the resort and vacation areas near Cancun from severe damage. Initially hitting as a Category 2 hurricane, Beryl moved towards northern Mexico and southern Texas by Saturday. The Cancun airport reopened swiftly, resuming normal operations with airlines flying in and out. Despite 350 flight cancellations as a precaution, the airport's quick recovery showcased the region's resilience. Wind damage occurred in some areas, and electricity was temporarily lost, but 70% of the power was restored by Sunday. The proactive measures taken by local authorities ensured the safety of travelers, with evacuations from coastal hotels before the storm fully hit. The president of Mexico confirmed there were no reported injuries or loss of life, underscoring the effectiveness of the safety protocols. Both Jamaica and Cancun have showcased their remarkable ability to recover swiftly from Hurricane Beryl, ensuring minimal disruption to tourism and prioritizing the safety of residents and visitors. These regions' preparedness and resilience highlight their commitment to maintaining safe and welcoming environments for travelers. With airports and hotels quickly resuming operations, travelers can confidently plan their visits to these beautiful destinations, knowing they are well protected and supported by robust infrastructure and dedicated local communities. As both Mount Etna and Stromboli volcanoes become dangerously active, travelers in Sicily are facing significant disruptions. These recent eruptions have caused delays and cancellations, impacting thousands of tourists as well as local residents. Mount Etna, Europe's highest active volcano, has significantly increased activity over the past week. Italy's National Institute of Geophysics and Volcanology in Catania reported ash reaching 2.7 miles into the air, leading, of course, to temporary closure of nearby airspace. Although normal service has resumed at Catania Airport, travelers experienced severe delays, with at least 90 outbound and inbound flights canceled, affecting around 15,000 passengers. Ryanair and EasyJet were among the most impacted airlines, with Ryanair canceling 42 flights. Passengers on diverted flights found themselves landing in Palermo, the airport serving Sicily's capital, which is a 4-hour drive from Catania. Italy's Civil Protection Department has warned that this increased activity is not a one-time event and that the region remains at risk due to its high concentration of active volcanoes. Stromboli, located on the Aeolian Islands northeast of Sicily, has also seen a significant increase in volcanic activity. Late on Thursday, Italy's Civil Protection Department issued a red alert, elevating the threat level from moderate to severe. Reports indicated that lava was spilling into the sea, generating a plume of smoke over a mile high. The Institute of Geophysics and Volcanology reported effusive activity from an event over 2,000 feet above sea level, and authorities have noted that the situation could worsen. The Civil Protection Minister confirmed that evacuation plans are in place and the number of firefighters on the island has been doubled as a precaution. Despite the frequent eruptions, Stromboli remains a popular tourist destination. The volcano, which has been erupting continuously for the past 90 years, has erupted in 2022 without any casualties. However, a 2019 eruption resulted in the death of a hiker and forced travelers to seek safety in the sea. For those planning to visit Sicily, it is crucial to stay informed about the current volcanic activity. Follow instructions provided by civil protection authorities through various media channels, including radio, television, and the internet. During eruptions, avoid entering prohibited areas and heed any travel advisories issued by local officials. The mayor of Catania has also implemented measures to ensure safety, including banning the use of two-wheeled transportation for 48 hours and setting a speed limit of 30 kilometers an hour, which is around 18 miles per hour, due to the ash on the road. The recent eruptions of Mount Etna and Stromboli highlight the unpredictable nature of volcanic activity in Sicily. While the disruptions have been significant, the swift response of local authorities and the resilience of the community ensure that travelers can still enjoy their visits with proper precautions, of course. Staying informed and adhering to safety guidelines is essential for a safe and enjoyable trip to this beautiful and dynamic region. Travelers across Europe will be encountering significant disruptions throughout the summer due to a series of strikes affecting airports and public transportation. As workers protest over pay and working conditions, the travel landscape is becoming increasingly challenging for travelers and locals alike. In Italy, travelers should prepare for potential disruptions at Milan, Linate, and Bergamo Orio El Sirio Airport on July 21st, as workers plan on a strike between 1 and 5 p.m. This follows a walkout on July 5th that affected airports across the country. However, due to restrictions, no further strikes are allowed in the transport sector between July 27th and September 5th, minimizing late summer disruptions. Workers at London Gatwick Airport were set to strike over pay disputes, but the action has been temporarily postponed as employees vote on a new pay offer. Originally planned for July 12th through 14th and July 18th through 21st, the strike would have affected security and passenger services. If the pay dispute remains unresolved, further action could occur during the busy summer travel period. Workers at Glasgow and Aberdeen airports have voted in favor of strike action, with dates yet to be announced. If these strikes proceed, they are expected to impact security processing. Travelers should stay updated on developments to plan their journeys accordingly. Disruptions here could also affect connecting flights and cause delays for travelers heading to other destinations. Antalya Airport in Turkey is experiencing significant delays due to a strike by air traffic controllers over pay and working conditions. This work-to-rule strike, affecting around 50% of flights, is expected to continue until July 14th. Travelers should anticipate delays and check with their airlines for the latest information. These disruptions could also have a ripple effect, causing delays for flights to and from other international destinations. Olympians. There are concerns about potential strikes during the Paris Olympics. A 7-month strike notice has been issued that could impact the bus and metro networks, including during the Olympic Games. The French Senate is considering a bill to ban transportation strikes during major events, but it has yet to be approved. If the strikes proceed, they could significantly affect transportation for both athletes and spectators during the Games. A public transportation strike in the Netherlands is set for September 12th, affecting services in major cities such as Amsterdam, The Hague, and Rotterdam. This action is linked to worker demands for early retirement options in physically demanding jobs, ahead of the cabinet's budget proposal. More strikes could follow if their demands are not met. These disruptions could affect not only local commuters, but also international travelers relying on public transportation to navigate these major cities. Travelers in Europe should brace for potential disruptions due to the ongoing and upcoming strikes across various sectors. It is crucial to stay informed through official channels and plan travel arrangements accordingly. While these strikes aim to address important worker issues, the impact on travel cannot be overlooked. By staying updated and flexible, travelers can navigate these challenges and continue to enjoy their journeys across the diverse continent. Today in Travel is brought to you by The Adept Traveler, an award-winning travel agency that specializes in making travel easier for everyone. From the novice to the expert, from the able-bodied to the disabled traveler, it's our belief that everybody deserves to travel well. Until next time, travel well, my friends.